Namo Amitabha. Thank you for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fifth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful consumption, I vow to cultivate good health, both physical and mental, for myself, my family, and my society by practicing mindful eating, drinking, and consuming. I will ingest only items that preserve peace, well-being, and joy in my body, in my consciousness, and in the collective body and consciousness of my family and society. I'm determined not to use alcohol or any other items that contain toxins, such as certain TV programs, magazines, books, films, and conversations. I am aware that to damage my body or my consciousness with these poisons is to betray my ancestors, my parents, my society, and future generations. I will work to transform violence, fear, anger, and confusion in myself and in society by practicing a diet for myself and for society. I understand that a proper diet is crucial for self-transformation and the transformation of society. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading Pure-Land Zen Pure-Land, and we're continuing today in the introduction, a section called Pure-Land in a Nutshell. Pure-Land, like all Mahayana schools, requires first and foremost the development of the Bodhi-mind, the aspiration to attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. From this starting point, the main tenets of the school can be understood at two main levels, the transcendental and the popular, depending on the background and capacities of the cultivator. 1. In its popular form, that is, for ordinary practitioners in the spiritually degenerate age, some 26 centuries after the demise of the historical Buddha, Pure-Land involves seeking rebirth in the land of Amitabha Buddha. This is achieved within one lifetime through the practice of Buddha recitation with sincere faith and vows, leading to one-pointedness of mind, or samadhi. From J. Snelling in the Buddhist Handbook, quote, "The devotees of this school venerated Amitabha Buddha and sought not outright nirvana but rebirth in the pure land of Amitabha, also called Sukhavati. In that idyllic environment, no new negative karmic accumulations would be created, and all existing ones would evaporate. Nirvana would be therefore just a short step away." End quote. Thus, at the popular level, the Pure Land of Amitabha Buddha is an ideal training ground, an ideal environment where the practitioner is reborn thanks both to his own efforts and the power of Amitabha Buddha's vows, other power. No longer subject to retrogression, having left birth and death behind forever, the cultivator can now focus all his efforts toward the ultimate aim of Buddhahood. This aspect of Pure Land is the form under which the school is popularly known. 2. At the advanced level, that is, for cultivators of high spiritual capacity, the Pure Land method, like other methods, reverts the ordinary, deluded mind to the self-nature true mind. In the process, wisdom and Buddhahood are eventually attained. This is exemplified by the following advice of the eminent Zen master Tu Hung, one of the three dragon elephants of the 17th century China. And this is from J.C. Cleary, Pure Land, Pure Mind. Quote, "Right now you simply must recite the Buddha name with purity and illumination. Purity means reciting the Buddha name without any other thoughts. Illumination means reflecting back as you recite the Buddha name. Purity is samatha, stopping. Illumination is vipassana, observing. Unify your mindfulness of Buddha through Buddha name recitation, and stopping and observing are both present. End quote. As stated in Buddhism of Wisdom and Faith, section 18, quote, if we have the roots and temperament of Mahayana followers, we should naturally understand that the goal of Buddha recitation is to achieve Buddhahood. Why is it that the goal of Buddha recitation is to become a Buddha? It is because as we begin reciting, the past, present, and future have lost their distinction. Marks exist, but they haven't been left behind. Form is emptiness. Thought is the same as no thought. The realm of the original nature, apart from thought, of the Tathagata has been penetrated. This state is Buddhahood. What else could it be? End quote. This high-level form of Pure Land is practiced by those of deep spiritual capacities. When the mind is pure, the Buddha land is pure. To recite the Buddha's name is to recite the mind. Thus, at the advanced level, Pure Land is Zen. Zen is Pure Land. In its totality, Pure Land reflects the highest teaching of Buddhism as expressed in the Avatamsaka Sutra, mutual identity and interpenetration. The simplest method contains the ultimate, and the ultimate is found in the simplest. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me today.